G'day everyone. Assuming this thing's recording. Yes, it seems to be. This video nearly didn't happen tonight because, guess what? I forgot my camera. So this is actually my sister's Panasonic Lumix. Guess where we are? This is the actual background image on my YouTube channel. This is what the image is of. Very good light. Turn that on. That's what the movie looks like. The movie's called The Delicacy. I think it's a love thing or something. This is what we call a long play, no rewind platter system. The movie feeds from the center. So the center is the beginning of the movie. And grab this stupid light. So they're all the head rollers. The two closest rollers to the camera control the speed at which this disc plays out the film. So anyway, the film goes up here. The light's very crap, sorry about that. Film travels up here, round and these rollers, round this roller here, up through this top roller to the movie projector. Well, anyway, when it comes back from the projector, it gets wrapped around this ring. The ring just has pegs located in the top of this disc, and there are two different sizes, hence the different holes. And so that's the start of that's the leader of the film. So when the movie finishes and it reaches that condition on this top disc, you pull out this former, put it on a different disc, and it's pretty much ready to go. So anyway, after the film comes out of that top roller I showed you, there's not enough light in this thing, it goes to the projector. The roller has a keeper on the other side, which probably it's actually loose too. Anyway, goes through the top feed roller of the projector. And it's got a little keeper there. That's what we call a wiggle loop. And the reason is because it feeds the film out of that top roller and out of that bottom roller at a constant rotational speed. And in fact, the movie goes down and stops in the gate, then the shutter opens, and that shows you the frame. The shutter then shuts, it opens again to expose the same frame, then it closes, then the films advance down through the gate to here, so I get a better view of the gate. So, this is just the top of the gate. Pretty much, it's called the trapdoor normally or whatever. Goes through that roller there. These rollers here are aimed at steadying the film because it kind of moves like that when it comes out of the gate. This hard chrome roller has a short shaft and a little flywheel on the other side of it. It's held, the film's held against it by this roller here, which is spring-loaded. And that's aimed at smoothing out the film's speed, so it's at a constant smooth speed through this little guy, which is the reader for the soundtrack. Now, on a piece of movie film, the soundtrack is the blue, the blue is optical analog, and the black between the sprocket holes. These are blank soundtracks, so it's not actually a soundtrack. This is where they would be. The black is actually DTS, so that's what DTS is. So anyway, after it comes out of the projector, heads along the floor, enough light here, and it goes up through here, and goes around all this, and that controls the take-up speed of the platter disc. This crap sets which disc does what. So the middle one's paying out, and the top one's taking up. So let's inch the projector. Got to hurry up because the movie screen's at 8 and it's 7:54 p.m. now. This is inching. So you can see how the film starts and stops. Like that. That's what you see through the gate. This is just later, it's just crap, you know, it's not the actual movie. Moving through there. I've kind of got to hurry up because, like I said, the film's going to screen and, you know, I'm looking for a stupid... There we are, this is what I'm looking for. Now, before I fire up the lamp, and this is definitely worth a look at, I've got to be very quick because I might have to do another video because this is going to take too long to explain stuff, but I'm going to give you guys a quick look inside the lamp house anyway, and if I'm late screening the film, I'm going to get shot. I can't and won't fire up the lamp with the door open because it would not only destroy the CCD in the camera, it would also blind me straight away. So this is a projector lamp. It's a xenon filled arc lamp. This stuff is pretty much there to fire up the lamp. It's like a choke. Sorry, that's like an inductor coil. That's like a choke. That's like a choke you have in a fluoro light. It's aimed at short-circuiting the gap between the anode and the electrode to fire up the lamp. The mirror is called a condenser mirror, and it basically controls what kind of light goes through the gate of the projector. This thing here is actually a really heavy ceramic disc, and it's called a dowser. It not only shuts off the light, but it actually takes the heat out of the gate, because this thing's capable of burning a hole through film, so that's why it has to be there. And doing this with one hand is crap. If anybody wants to see a more complete video of the equipment when I'm not actually working, I'm very happy to sit there and do a really long video explaining how each bit of the projector works. But I've kind of got to hurry up because, like I said, this is actually a night where it screens, so I can't take all day to explain stuff. The fans you can hear are there to cool the lamp house down. That's one fan. There's another one in there which is probably a bit dirty. Now, this is a rectifier. It is a Ushio brand, which is Japanese. It's a Thyristor 3-phase rectifier. Weighs 75 kilograms. AC current 6 amps in. AC power 4.2 kVA. DC voltage out to the lamp is 30 volts. DC current is up to 80 amps. We run ours on 70 amps. So, anyway, I'll flick it on. That's the lamp running. The glow, the orange glow is just shining through the ceramic dowser. You can see that it is genuinely really bright. This is a sound rack over here. This very dim, crappy video that I'm doing is it's a QSC amplifier. It's a digital cinema amplifier. It is about 400 watts a channel, and there are 4 channels. That is a Village Roadshow Technologies cinema monitor system. It allows you to, you've got a monitor speaker in this projection room, which we call a bio box, and that monitors what's going out through all the different channels. So, anyway, and believe me, you've got to have it really cranking for that VU meter to move. We've got a DVD player for the Muzak. That's what we call music before the film screens. This is the processor. This is an analog processor. It's not actually a digital one. We're going to be getting a digital one, but yeah, this ain't it. Actually opening this thing, pain in the ass. There we go. This is what's in the, and again, sorry, it's not a very lit up video, but typical well-made professional cinema equipment. And it tells you what each card does, but This card here is the that's the incoming from the projector, and those are actually level indicator lights. And anyway, it's very interesting, and I'm sure on Google there's a lot of information about it. It is a model CP55 Cinema Sound processor. Don't ask me what the model number for the digital one is. That basically is a clock. They don't come standard with the rack. This is actually a nameplate from the Sun Cinema in Yarraville. Don't ask me how we got it. It's been there since I've been here. This is what the lamp's pulling. It's 70 amps. Again, it's a high quality ammeter and whatnot. That's 2,000 watts, 70 amps. I wrote that there for the people that don't know, you know, that may need assistance in remembering what this adjustment's supposed to be. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, the short, rather quickly spoken video, because I'm trying to hurry up, of our bio box. And enjoy it while you can, guys, because it won't be very long and we won't have any film equipment. Everywhere's going digital, so give it a matter of time and all this will be a thing of the past. You can see how big everything is. Just a makeup table, nothing that interesting. Used for winding the film onto the platter. So yeah, cool stuff. The projector, by the way, is a Kineton projector. They're German, and if you're interested, the model number is FP30D. D means direct driven, so in other words, the motor to run the sprocket movement of the projector is directly driven to the sprocket. It hasn't got a belt. That's good simply because the belt isn't there to wear out and it's quieter. Anyway, thanks for watching and enjoy.